For many, university is the next big step, the place where you figure out your future, build connections, and learn what it takes to succeed. But what is this really like? Beyond the brochures and promises, is it really worth the pressure, the sleepless nights, and the stress of trying to keep up? University life is more than just attending classes. It is about the struggles, the moments of doubt, and the lessons that go beyond textbooks. It is about finding your place in the world, surrounded by hundreds of other students on the same journey, yet each with their own unique path. But not everyone is convinced that university is the key to success. Some people question if the whole system is still relevant, if the cost, the time, and the stress are worth it in today's world. Personally, I've spent the last 5 years wondering if university education is the right path for me. I've been out of school for a while now and it hasn't always felt necessary. But this year, I decided to take a step forward and try it out for myself. I'm here at OAU for the next 3 days, diving into the life of a regular student to see if it's truly worth the hype. I'm not just here to attend lectures, I am here to talk to students, hear their stories, and also ask the tough questions about university life. What is the real experience? What is valuable? And is it the right move for someone like me still figuring it all out? Let's see what I can learn, not just about university, but about the journey of figuring out what's truly worth pursuing in life. As much as I would love to give you a full breakdown of my experience covering everything from the classes I attended to the nightlife I explored, this isn't that video. This video, however, is focused on an important conversation I had with a student here. Before we get into all that, let me give you a little bit of context as to why I'm here in the first place. 5 years ago, I finished my secondary school education. For most students, the next step is usually the university or at the very least a polytechnic. But I wasn't like every other student. My goal was different. I wanted to show the world a side of Nigeria most people never get to see through storytelling, content creation, and my creativity. So I started creating videos. I started experimenting with ideas, doing whatever seemed right to me even when others considered it awkward. And honestly, I was happy. But over time I realized I wanted to do more. I wanted to improve, tell better stories, push my limits, but my financial situation wasn't the best and I wasn't surrounded by a community of like-minded people. And this made me realize that growth isn't always about skill or passion. It is about the connection you have. To truly level up, you need to be around people who are on the same journey as you, or probably people who have already passed through the phase you are in. So the best thing I could think of was to study film production and hopefully meet people who share the same passion as me. But then came another problem. I couldn't find any other federal university offering film production except OAU. Like any aspiring student, I asked around and no one I knew seemed to know anything about this course or anyone studying it. So I decided to come out here myself to ask questions, make inquiries, meet people, talk to students, and make sure I'm making the right decision for myself. I wanted to see if this place could really help me take my craft to the next level. Alright, so what's your name, please?
My name is Abdulsalam Abdullah Olamilekon.
What year are you in?
I'm in part 2,
What course are you studying?
religious studies.
Alright, so I arrived here about a few days ago, decided to explore this place, make a documentary of this school, and in the process, I've noticed a lot of good things about this school, honestly, and I just feel like I want to hear from like the mouth of the students of this school. You've been in this school for about 2 years plus now, and you know a lot more than I know, so I was going to ask you a few questions and I would love you to just tell the audience and me. Yeah. So, what's been your biggest lesson, the biggest lesson you've learned in your stay here?
Biggest lesson, okay. Well, when you come to here, there are a lot of things that you will learn personally. When I'm saying I've learned a lot of things, I feel like there's a lot of things I've learned. So when I say biggest, I feel like let me say survival. Let me say survival. I've always been someone who, like, I was always under my parents. My mom does everything for me. I have to depend on my dad for this. There was no survival skills. Let me put it that way. So I didn't go to a boarding school. So this is the thing. When I came to your first, settling in was very difficult for me because when I stayed initially, because I stayed in Abuja. So the whole social sector there and here is totally different. You understand? So I couldn't fit in like properly at first. The whole, having to be able to converse with people easily with like the native language here, which is Yoruba and everything. I wasn't really clear on that, if you get what I'm saying. I was really clear on that. So now say if I speak Yoruba small, but with time we learn and everything like that. Then there's the fact that when you come to OAU, yeah, I think you have to you don't need anybody to tell you what to do. You always like you know what to do immediately you get onto school. Because at first when I came to OU, I'm not going to say I'm much of the reading type. I'm someone like even when I had to exam, for many times I read. Just once expo D and everything. Yeah, because once you get to OU, you don't have to tell anyone. By the time you're in your room, around that guy 8, 9, everybody don't come out now. Only you remain for room. Why are you guys going to? We're going to read. They're back by 3, back by 4.
Actually, did
You'll
notice
be
a lot of that.
yeah. So you'll be like ginger yourself. You'll be moved. All these guys, same thing. They are paying the same school fees as me. They are doing the same. Their parents are also like trying to do something. So why am I still in the room? What am I doing? Why can't I just go out to read and like look through a few things and stuff? So I think one big like lesson I learned from OU was reading. Basically, I was not the type to read. I'm not even going to like even till now. Self, I feel like I'm still adapting. Although okay, it's more frequent, but I don't feel like I'm not the type that needs to like read too much and stuff to comprehend stuff. But at the same time, I don't feel comfortable seeing people going out to do something that we're all meant to do, like which is like read and stuff like that. And then I'm still in the room doing what's playing games, watching movies, sleeping. About so you have to like step up a game if you get what I'm trying to say.
I actually did notice it because I feel like these places like Lagos never dry.
Never dry.
People are always moving around.
That's the nightlife on campus is I think another thing that it should be known for. The campus is never dark because there's no form of hostility on this campus. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not like cultism. You can't come out around 4, 3, 2 a.m. and be like, I'm scared something can happen to me if I walk alone. Or I'm scared if I go to this social place, these guys will be there. Nah, it's everywhere is safe on this campus. That's one thing I believe OU is one of the safest campus.
What's one mistake you made that you really like you learned a big lesson from?
This is not even like academically inclined. But when I was in my past 1 days, I ran for a post. I ran for a post that was in a what do you call it? When I was staying in Angola, that's like an hostel. I ran for a post there. I lost. Well, the reason why I lost then, after like, analyzing everything and like talking to people, I'm not going to say I wasn't social, but I wasn't the most social person. Imagine like nobody knew till the day of the elections that like nobody in my faculty, nobody in my department knew till the day of the elections that I had been running for something. So when they were like they all came, like even the faculty presidents, everyone. I was even shocked to like see all these guys that I don't know personally like come out and show the support for me. So I feel like one lesson I learned was you can't do anything alone. You understand? Basically on this campus, you need that teamwork, you need that cooperation with people around you, to be able to like work with them and then go for a common goal together, because they are coming out obviously. If they have someone for their faculty, someone from their departments in this said position, okay, whenever they need one or two things, yo, what's up, salam, this, that, you understand what I'm trying to say? So it's basically mutual gain, like true cooperation and teamwork. So that's one thing I learned. You need people's help to be able to succeed on this campus and stuff like that.
So what would you say is one thing you wish someone told you before you came into university, before I
came into university? Maybe learning a skill beforehand.
I think you need to elaborate on that.
Learning a skill before that, because I'm not even going to, I just started learning a skill like this early part 2 semester. So the whole part 1, it was still mommy and daddy's money. So until now, it's mommy and daddy's money because I'm not done with the course I'm learning. You get so. I feel like if I knew this was going to be this hectic on campus, I should have like had something doing beforehand, if you know what I'm saying. Something that I can stand on, like stable financially, even if anything comes okay. Mom can't send this for some certain reasons. Dad can't send this for certain reasons. You need something urgent. You can't be calling them because you won't buy material 2k, material 5k. You understand? Yeah. So all these small things. I feel like if I knew this earlier, things like would have been different a little bit than it was now. Because the financial aspect of campus, of like the university life, is very, very important. Very, very important. You need to be able to stand your ground without like always having to call home, except if like something important. We know these guys, they have to pay school fees. Your food stuff, they'll get that for you, all this. But I feel like if you knew more about something doing, there are a lot of things, a lot of skills you can learn. You can go from tailoring to IT skills like web development, programming, all this. You know, always I try to talk now. So things like that, that's one thing I feel like I should have learned before coming to campus.
So earlier you were talking about academics, like how people read a lot rather. So like one thing I want to ask is, how do you balance your academic life with your personal life?
So while I was in part 1 year, like I said earlier, I feel like the when this affected me the most was in second semester. When you say personal life, I'm sure you're talking about like your social life, and then right now I'm a member of what they call it, my faculty's representative council. There is basketball. I'm a member of the OU basketball team. There is classes. More classes. That's like another thing. So you always have classes every day. So there's classes from like early in the morning from like 9 to like around 5, 4. You understand? So there's that too. There's your social life, your friends, obviously. I know, yeah, you have like your friends in departments, you guys go to class together, see each other, but I'm talking about, even though I mean, there are obviously a few friends that are, you guys are like tight and stuff, so you guys obviously meet like after classes and stuff. So how do I balance it? This, I'm not going to say I balanced mine, but this is how I always plan my day. I always, before I wake up, or every day after I wake up, sorry, I always like try to plan out my day, although it doesn't go as planned most of the time, but at least this is what I want to do. On Mondays now, I'm like, okay, I wake up, I have to get up early. The day before, I iron my clothes down, so I don't waste time for going to class. I have to wake up early, try and get something cooked, then eat, go for classes from certain time. After that, come back, okay, talk to friends a bit, play games. After playing games, once it's night time in OAU, like you have to go and read for a little bit. You can go like from maybe 10, 11, come back by 2 in the morning. Or it just depends on your own personal like time and belief. There are other days, for example, now I said I play basketball. I usually go out early in the morning, not all the time. Early in the morning is like go on ball, because I feel like sometimes in the day when I come back from classes, I'm too tired to even think of going back to the court and everything. So I always go out early in the morning, do some personal training. Then, if possible, like if I can still like go in the evening, I also go in the evening. But after, let's say I didn't go early in the morning now for training, I get up early, I bait the same routine. Once it's 4, because that's the time for like training. Once it's 4, go for your training, get back. Just it's basically the same thing over, like with a few, a few extra touches, if you get what I'm trying to say.
Do you feel like you're on the right path with the course you're studying?
Okay, so this is one thing about religious studies in particular. I'm going to be honest, there is not much you can easily to do in a country like Nigeria. There's not much you can easily just to do in a country like Nigeria. But I never really believe that you should come to school to study, what they call it, something that you feel like you can make money out of in this Nigeria, where it's not by what you know, it's by who you know. You don't understand what I'm trying to say? Yeah. I can proudly say that there are a lot of people, all these niggas saying they're studying law, them studying this, them studying that. By the time we leave like this campus all together and everything, these guys, the labor markets for them is too tight because there are a lot of competitors. Yeah. Personally, I don't plan to work with my degree. Religious studies was not even what I picked, to be honest. I wasn't supposed to go to OU in the first place. I initially wanted to study philosophy. But after getting admission to a different school, I had to retake the post-UTME for OU. My dad wanted me to do law, so he picked law. I didn't think so much on it. Yeah, I started got the admission one way or the other, and they gave me religious studies. So religious studies is kind of there are a little bit of similarities between religious studies and philosophy. So after getting the religious studies and all, there were plans for me to change and do a different course, but like I'm already doing this thing. I don't think going to a different department, starting over I'm going to be able to, like, to cope with all I missed and everything. Because what they planned to do was, since I missed the past one, I'll go and do a part 2 like in a different department and everything. So I was like, nah, okay, you want this law, eh? Once I'm done with school, that's what I told him. I was like, once I'm done with school, once I'm stable, I'll come back and do this degree and I'll drop it for you. Because I know I'm not going to use it for anything. I have always had interest in banking because I have aunts, uncles that making steady money from banking, and it's like a very good job. So I'm like, okay, why am I stressing myself when I already have people here? I'm just going to get this degree because this is something I enjoy. I can't come to school and be reading something I don't like or something I don't take that much interest in just because I want to be making money out of it for some reason. What's the use of making money when you're not happy about it? If you get what I'm trying to say. So I was like, okay, I'm going to get this degree because this is what I like. So I'll do my best with something I know I will enjoy. Then after school, this is my plan. Like I said, I always like to plan things earlier.
So yeah, what is one thing you've done in this school that you are really proud of? You're proud of yourself?
I'm going to say, since I love basketball, I think making it to the basketball team was like a big deal for me. Although I'm not going to say I'm part of the top ballers. I'm like a team C. Even I was trying to say, I just made it to the team last semester. That was when I was in part 1, second semester. So definitely it's just a stepping stone. There are a lot of people that have been here for over how many fucking years. I just can't expect to come and outshine them and all. So I feel like breaking into the basketball team was a big deal for me because it's not something that they just pick anyone and everyone. They have to see that you have the potential. And then OU is not just a small like team on its own. We're the last winners of the West African University Games, that's in basketball. So we're talking about West Africa. So they are not just picking just anybody. They have standards, and I feel like if I've met up to that standard, that's something I should like be proud of, or something I should, take as a
To even make it to the team.
yes, make this a big deal. Yeah.
Wow, I'm already falling in love with this content for you. So what's one thing you think every fresher should experience no matter what in their first year?
You need to have that social life. You need to have that social life. Don't come into you because I'm going to years this I stay like on campus. They have this roommates. I'm not going to say I don't know him like how he's out of the room and stuff, but like it doesn't look like someone that wants to come here for a social life or come here. Coming to university is not just for your academic degrees and everything. Just to you have to build yourself here. This like they say secondary school is like one of the places that shape who you become in the future. But I'm going to be honest, it's actually university. It's actually university. That secondary school thing. I don't even remember some things. Also, my friends from secondary school. You get, but like I feel like this is more closer to like adulthood. This is more closer to what you should be expecting in the future. If you get what I'm saying. Once you leave here, the next thing,
go back to your parents' house.
Yeah,
right? Start a business.
Exactly. So you're already getting into like the real world. So this is what actually shapes you. So most people, like I was saying, let me give that guy as an example. He doesn't. I haven't seen him like being social with like anyone. I haven't seen like, okay, my friends are coming over to the room. We're coming to play games. I think you have to give yourself this time. You have to give yourself that time for like social event. I didn't do this. I'm not going to say I didn't do much of this. Although yes, I was with my roommates. I was very close to them with my roommates, and we were always like together and stuff. I feel like I should have been more social, like with more people and stuff like that. Like try and extend my hand. Hey, how are you doing? Let's get to know each other. All those kind of stuff. But I kept my circle very small. I think that's one of the things that also affected me during the election and stuff like that. So there are a lot of things I feel like you have to do, like as a fresher, but that social aspect is the most significant because there is no way you're going to tell me you're not going to do the academic part. So, but that social aspect is very, very important.
Honestly, I feel like that's you talking to me because that's one thing about me. Like honestly, to be socializing with people, and I was like, I wouldn't say I don't socialize, but I say I'm very picky, very picky. Yeah, like just looking at someone, I'll have analyzed like 50 million things before I even walk up to him. And like the thing is, on a part, it's affecting me because as I said earlier, I've been here since Sunday. I feel like if I walk up to this person, I already have this mindset like this person doesn't look like someone that wants to. I mean, when in reality, that person might actually be a nice person. Yeah. So I'm like, might want to send me away, might want to punch me, might want to slap me.
Is that the first impression?
Yeah, I'm like, nah, I'm not working. And I'll just sit out. Like, bro, today I got outside here around 7 o'clock. I'm supposed to have started filming like 7 o'clock. The first clip I recorded was around 12 o'clock. Bro, I sat there from around 8 o'clock because like from where I stay from 7 o'clock. Yeah. I sat there from 7 o'clock to like 12 o'clock. I did not record anything. Yeah. So I feel like that advice, I should really take it serious. Yeah. Not even in school. Not in school. Generally. And for me being a content creator, I feel like it's pretty weird for me. Yeah.
For you not to be social.
Why won't I be social? Why am I a content creator if I'm not social? So
but there's this problem. Yeah, I feel like we all have. This one is not even a like school; it's a general thing. When you try to make friends with some people, they especially like when it's like the opposite gender, they always think there's an ulterior motive to things. If you get what I'm saying. But me, I don't really send anybody, Papa. If I like you, I go tell you say I like you. If I don't like you, I just want to be friends with you. So there's no big deal to it or anything. If you get what I'm trying to say. So there's that too. So you just have to like when you say picky, I think that's where that comes in. You understand? So you have to like know who you're approaching. Not someone that will just take you for granted or necessarily thinking, it's because of this. That's why you're trying to talk to me because of at all. So that's
lately I've also been trying to work on that, like to make more female friends because all my life, like majority of my life, I've never had a female friend. Right. Like solid guys. So I feel like what the fuck they want to have with like there's nothing. I just don't like the idea because and the situation, I won't say the situation of the country, but like the mindset of most females in this economy right now. Yeah. So far you're a guy, they don't want to know like you already hold that daddy position. They start billing you for hair. I'm like, why does everything have to be like if you can't pay, then we can't be friends? So like that fact alone, I just feel like there's nothing
discourages you and stuff.
exactly. So I just stick with guys. I feel like in the nearest future, guys will be more useful than ladies. And honestly, it's affecting me because, like, then at some points,
you definitely need to talk to like the opposite gender for some things. Definitely, because I'm not even going to lie here. I'm not going to say it's your right as a guy, but as a female friend, I should not be doing anything for you except, okay, this is your birthday and I'm trying to get you a present. Okay, happy birthday, take this. It's a different thing, but be expecting me, am I your fucking daddy? Be expecting me to send like 50k per month for like, is it even if it's your girlfriend, there's a different situation. Let's say it's your girlfriend now. Okay, there are certain things that you should be able to do for her. Yeah, okay, you guys are going out to eat, you should be able to pay for this. Claire, she's going somewhere, you should be able to pay for this. Claire, you understand, transport, you understand all those kind of things.
Lately, I'm actually getting toxic when it comes to that, and I hate that. I don't want to be toxic. I always want to play. Like, sometime towards the end of last year, I got into a situation where I had to stay in a location because I'm a female. I make movies. I mean, videos.
So you're moving around and stuff.
Yeah. So in that situation, I was stuck with about like a lot of girls. Also, there were guys, but I had to relate with the ladies, and it was very weird because I don't know how it works. So like I relate to them like they are my guys, and every simple thing they get upset, probably hits me. If my guy hits me, I'll go down. Then I hit my, they're like, this are crying. I'm like, what the fuck? Why will you hit me when you don't want me to hit you? Right? So that was what actually made me think, you know what? I think I need to start building relationships also, like ladies.
You have to now treat like the genders differently based on like, you know what I'm saying, like okay, you have to, you can't do this certain things to a girl, it won't be cool and stuff. You can't do this certain things to a guy, just very obvious things, if you understand what I'm trying to say. You have to, because everybody they different. Might be a girl that acts like a guy now, so there's also that, you understand what I'm saying? So you just have to know the obvious things, basically. The feminist stuff, that, so you just have to keep that on your mind and everything like that.
But regardless, you have to be able to adapt, like, with everybody, live with everybody.
Exactly.
Social life, I need to work on that. Adapting, like, relating with ladies, I need to work on that also. Alright, so.
Alright, thanks.
Yeah. Alright, thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Alright, yeah, I'll leave his. Yeah, we're on Instagram, yeah. I'll leave his Instagram in the description. Make sure you follow him up. Like, Salam is the best. Honestly, thanks, bro.
Alright, no worries.
Alright, thank you very much.
No worries.